Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for coming on and joining Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream with our special guest and one of our first subscribers to join us here at Dusit Grand Part 2, Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony, how you doing and where you from, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm really from America, Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what did you do for a living back in the States?
Ex-Navy, ex-engineer,
Mhm.
retired from General Mills. And right now I'm here in Thailand, living a good life.
Living a good life. Now, how long you
Yes.
been here, Tony?
Year and a half, year and 6 months.
A year and 6 months?
Yes.
What's your thoughts?
Love it, love it, love it.
Loving it, loving it, loving it. There you go. Steal my tagline, why don't you?
Mhm.
And you just renewed your lease for another year
Yes.
to stay here at Dusit Grand Part 2.
Oh, yes.
What do you like about it?
What's not liked about it? What's not?
You tell me. Yeah, you're the guest.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do a lot of swimming, ex-Navy, a lot of
Mhm.
swimming, conveniences, 7-Eleven Tops right there around the corner.
Mhm.
Now they're expanding out where they have a lot of places to eat.
Mhm.
Little restaurants out on the street there. The bakery, your bakery. Oh,
The bakery's good, ain't it?
yeah.
Croissant and a coffee for $1.
One baby
Under
and two
$1.
babies.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, when you first came to Thailand,
Mhm.
you had quite a few medical issues.
Yes, sir, I did.
And when I met you for the first time, I remember you were struggling to get by.
Yeah, I can barely walk.
And now you just all over the place.
Yes, sir, I am.
What happened?
Okay. Divorce,
Uh-huh.
worked myself to death, had knee surgery on my left knee,
Uh-huh.
patella rupture, kneecap on my ankle, put all that back together. Then developed a bone to bone on my hip,
Ooh.
lack of cartilage. And that also caused another problem later on, which I found out here through the doctors here.
Okay.
But originally, when I got here, I was going for stem cell surgery,
Mhm.
which is quite, not illegal in the States.
Yeah, it's borderline. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why I moved out this way, first to the Philippines and then to here.
Okay.
Mhm.
And were you able to get the stem cell surgery?
Oh, yes. Oh, God, it's been great and cheap.
Really?
As a matter of fact, I had
How was it?
you got to think for less than 2,000, you get so many procedures,
Uh-huh.
over the course of 2 years
So it cost you $2,000
total.
total over 2 years. And that was the total price.
That was the total price.
I'm shocked, man. I didn't know it was that cheap.
Yes, and they have very experienced doctors here. A lot of practices. It's got amazing here. Also, I have a private blood specialist
Mhm.
to check me out. My own
Right.
private nutritionist. So I dropped my regular Blue Cross Blue Shield, but that was worthless. They couldn't-
Yeah, you can't use it over here. Yeah.
And then they know why, because it's so low they don't want to pay it.
Yeah. That true? Yeah. And so how's your health now?
Oh wow, 180. I'm in
Complete 180.
yeah, I'm in the pool every day, running the pool. You see, me run the pool
I
and
do.
all that.
And I like those weights you bought.
Yeah,
So
resistance weight.
what it is, folks, Tony bought some weights and they're flotation weights.
Mhm.
And you take them in the pool and you do this for a bit of cardio.
Yeah, exactly.
And I see you doing that in the pool every single day.
Yes.
I see you out there doing that in the pool.
Right now, it's every other day now. Like I said, back off a little bit. I'm getting a little older now. Whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah. But when I went to the doctor here just recently,
Uh-huh.
2 months ago, they said my body's like about a 40-year-old inside.
That's a huge difference.
Holy difference. Oh yeah. I remember back in the States, I used to have to crawl on my elbows to get across the floor to get to the medication.
Now, they found problems here that they didn't know you had back in the States.
Exactly.
That's how good the hospital was here.
Extremely good. Extremely good.
So what did they find different here that they didn't find back in the States?
Caring.
Say again?
The care.
No. I mean,
I'm
what
joking.
problem?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah. Well, the original problem was it was so swollen in my hip they couldn't see it.
Right.
So they didn't know what was going on. So they gave me cortisone shots.
What should I get on my shoulder?
But that
Regularly.
didn't take care of the problem.
Right.
Because I was still working, right? And I'm still,
Mhm.
trying to make money.
Right.
But when I got here, after, got everything straightened out, divorce and everything, everything straightened out. So I got here, sold everything, came
Mhm.
here. I thought it was going to cost me an arm and a leg, but it didn't.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I put that in the bank. But when they X-rayed me, they said, well, they seen something else. They do a total body check over, right? And that was what, $200. You talk about all kinds eye exams, everything.
Exactly,
all
the full medical. I can't believe how cheap it is.
And some exams I didn't never seen before.
Mhm.
And then they said, "Well, are you hurting your back?" And they said, "Yeah." They said, it locks up sometimes. Oh, took an X-ray. That's when I said, "Oh," they showed me where one of my bones was crushed right there. So I went back to my stem cell doctor,
Mhm.
and he gave me shots for stem cell in my back and my hip.
Right.
And now it's regrowing. The muscles, the cartilage is regrowing there and my
Fantastic.
and ever since then, it's like I'm not even taking pain medication regular like a normal.
No.
It's a blessing.
So how would you rate the medical service here compared to back in the States, technology-wise? I'm not talking customer service. We know it sucks in the States.
Well, like you said,
Yeah.
The facilities here, right? It's second to none. It's
Right.
like I would say America's more of a third world country than
Than Thailand.
exactly. As far as medical equipment, the newest technologies there.
Yeah. Now, when I came here, I was blown away because I saw technology here I didn't see in the States.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm like, what the heck is this? Oh, we don't do that anymore. You know, us guys, when we go for our medical, we're over 50, you have to have the rectal examination. Yeah, we all hate that, right?
Yeah.
Over here, they don't do that. So we stopped doing that 10 years ago. We used our modern electronic machines. You just give a stool sample. We don't do any internal examinations unless we have a problem with the stool sample.
Nice.
Which is fantastic.
Like when I had my diabetes medication, I used to take 5 shots a day.
5
a day. Now
injections?
Yes.
Are you type 1?
No, 2.
You're type 2. I'm type 2.
Exactly. But they have their own medication. When I tell you they had.
But yeah. Now what they did is they took me off of all my medication and they put me on Ozempic. Since I've been on Ozempic, I've lost 20 pounds in 2 months.
Good.
Yeah. And my blood sugar, because the way to tell your blood sugar as a diabetic is when you go to the toilet first thing in the morning, your very first pee,
right?
You get lots of bubbles.
Right, exactly.
Since I've been on Ozempic, I've had 0 bubbles.
Nice.
Not one. And I'm not taking a single diabetic medication now. Fantastic.
Nice. I won't take 1 shot now.
One
shot.
That's me. 1 shot a week.
Mine is once a day. That's it.
Once a day.
Yeah. Like you said, I'm thinking I may have my medication pulled back. I may go on yours because I'm getting better and better and better. My health wise.
Yeah. And how's your blood sugar now?
Oh, shoot, Lord, what blood sugar?
What blood sugar? That's great. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's start the show. I've given you guys an introduction to Tony. Feel free to ask him any questions about his time in America, his move here to Thailand, and everything in between. Starting it off, we got Tony Montana says, "Good evening, Cooper, Darlene, Brooke, and Jackie, and a big hello to Mr. Tony. It's nice to meet you on the live stream." You know Tony Montana. You see him down at the pool quite a lot. He's a regular here.
Yes.
Yeah. And Ovarn Larson says, "Press the thumbs up." Yes, please. If you're watching on the live stream, it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and as soon as you do, we'll read out your comments right on the live stream here for you. Greg Smith says, "Good evening, everyone. I hope your day was good." It was fantastic, Greg. How's yours, brother? Yeah. Retired on a Bitcoin standard. Hello, Mark. Great to have you out here. Hi, guys. He's another YouTuber, and he's going to be coming on a live stream here shortly. I like interviewing other YouTubers on the channel. It's always good to share feedback. Fred Quinn says, "Hi there, gentlemen. Tony Montana said that he brings 1 year's worth of medication back to Thailand from Australia each year. What do you gentlemen do to save on the cost of meds in Thailand?"
I asked my nutritionist about the medication. She give me a breakdown on the cost and all, and then my doctor would say, "Well, what's your budget?" And she would guide my budget to whatever I need. But most I just pay cash because it's so cheap. It's not that expensive.
No, I find here, Fred, that medication in Thailand is 80% cheaper than it is in America. America, where the medication costs are just through the roof for everything because they know the insurance companies will pay.
Exactly.
That's the thing. And but over here, we got the same medication and it's shipped in from America and it's 80% cheaper.
Exactly.
What's that tell you? You know, so my Ozempic here, it's costing me $200 for 2 months supply.
Mine is not even that much.
I think that's right. Hang on, let me
Mhm.
think. It's 12,000 baht. What's that in dollars? My head's spinning here. $300 for 2 month supply.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12,000, possibly 350. Yeah.
About 350. Yeah.
Mhm.
In the States, for a 1 month supply, it's about $1,000,
Easily.
700 to 1,000,
And that's
depending on which side of the state you live in.
And also, if you got insurance.
Yes. If you ain't got insurance, it's between $700 and $1,000 for a septic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that's correct.
So big differences there, and that's how we save money. I do know that Australia, you get their medication almost free. They just pay a small subsidy, and they pay per prescription like England does, rather than per medication. So if there's 4 different medications on the prescription, you only pay one price for the prescription.
Nice. Okay.
So it's nice if you got that. They got it. It's called the National Health Service in England. I'm not sure what it's called in Australia.
Okay.
But yeah, they get the best there, So hats off to the Australians for that. And W Secret to Success says, hello, DC. It's too late in the day for coffee. Coke is better. Jack Coke is better. I agree. I love Jack Coke. It's my favorite drink. Do you drink?
Yes, every once in a while. Not much.
What's your drink?
I love Jack Coke too.
Jack Coke?
Yes. Yep.
But my favorite is Jack. My second favorite is Hennessy.
Mine is like I say, rum.
And I had a brother get me onto Hennessy when I was in my Army days.
Mhm.
He says, Coop, you got to try this. You like whiskey? You got to try Hennessy. And man, he wasn't lying. It's good.
I had Hennessy when I was in the military, but yes.
They were my Army days. Drink Hennessy, yeah. And retired on a Bitcoin Standard says, medicine here is very reasonable. He knows he's another American.
Nice.
Yeah, it is super cheap here compared to America. What building is Tony living? He's living here at District Grand Park 2, where I live, and you're in Building A. Yeah. There you go, Ray. Retired on a Bitcoin Standard. Where did he buy flotation weights? I need some.
I bought it on
Lazada, was it?
No.
Shein?
The American
Amazon?
Yeah.
You bought it on Amazon.
Yeah.
And how much were they on Amazon?
80 to 90, but you have to catch it though, because they sell out quick, depending on what time of the season. But they do sell out quick.
They sell out quick?
Yeah.
I do know that if you get you order on Amazon and it's like under a certain amount, it's tax-free coming into Thailand. If it's over a certain amount, then they hit you on import tax. Yeah.
But if you buy it in a bulk with something else, over 100, 150, I think.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
It's
Yeah.
free after.
Yeah. Fred Quinn says Tony Montana said the last live stream that just one of his BP pills cost $70 a month in Thailand. Yeah, that's what he pays in a month for his blood pressure medication, $70. To me, that's damn cheap. In America, we would be paying 5 times that at least.
Yes.
Minimum. So it may be high for Australia because you guys get yours, like I said, subsidized by the government. For us Americans out here, it's a godsend.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It really is. Four Dog says, good evening, Mr. Cooper, Mr. Tony. Greetings to the live stream. I was wondering about how you found out about the doctors you used for the stem cells. That's a damn good question.
It is a very good question. How did I find out? Well, first I originally watching your show on The Place to Live. And
that's why you moved here.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's convenience from the stores. But for as far as medical, I found it just by Googling it, really, and look for doctors and stem cells, and it gives a list. So then I went to each individual site and found different doctors and recommendations, and that's how I found it.
So which one did you end up using in the end?
Zen Clinic.
Is that the one in Pratimak Hill?
Yes, that's the one.
I know that one. I did film that on the channel as part of a condo unit.
You did, exactly.
And they got it on the ground floor there. I saw that in the stem cell treatment they do there. Now, I'm interested in stem cell myself because they did a test in America about 4 years ago, and they tried stem cell therapy on a type 1 diabetic. Now, this guy had diabetes for like 30 years. And they gave him this stem cell treatment, and he was normal. Can eat anything now, completely normal because of it. And here you go. He's giving me the card. And it's this one here, Zen Clinic. I'm gonna try and put it there without putting his private details underneath because it's got Tony's details on there. So I'll just show it to you like that. And if you take a screenshot of it with your cell phone or whatever, it's got the QR code there that you can scan as well that take you to the clinic and their details. There you go. I didn't put your private details in there. I saw them down the bottom of the card.
But it's old. This is like an appointment time. It's all right.
Okay, I didn't know.
Okay,
I didn't want to do that. You know, you may have your cell phone.
You can have this because I got 10 of them.
I know where it is.
I know where it is. I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, but no, they did this to this patient 4 years ago in America, and he was on CBS News earlier this year eating ice cream, chocolate ice cream. He had a big bucket of Dryer's ice cream. I miss Dryer's ice cream. That was my favorite. Rocky Road.
Actually, ice cream. I can't eat ice cream. You know that, right?
You can eat ice cream? Yeah. I wish I could.
Yeah, I can.
I can't. My sugar goes.
The stem cell and the medicines, like I can eat ice cream. I just had one Krispy Kreme cone if I came here.
You had a Krispy Kreme. Oh, man, shut up, Tony. Don't do that to me,
Burp.
Don't do that to me. You make me jealous. But no, that is my poison, and I only have one scoop of ice cream every 3 months. Starting to let me say, okay, it's been 3 months, babe. You can have one scoop of ice cream. That's it. So yeah, that's my poison. But no, I was wondering if they did stem cell therapy here for diabetes. Do you know if they do?
They do, but it's I think it's tied in. I'm researching more as I go along, but I think they're tied in together. It's like I noticed in my body, where my diabetes is like, I gotta be careful now because I may be pre-diabetic. So I had to bag up my medication a lot. So doctor gave me the authority to reduce as I feel it. You know, I can feel it.
You could feel it when your sugar level's getting high and low. Yeah,
but it hasn't been high. But I have my watch to monitor for that part. But when it gets low, I know. That's how they, but I notice that when I'm walking and I work out, my endurance is a lot longer. It's getting
because of the stem cell.
Exactly.
Now, how do they do that? Is it just an injection with a needle, like you go to the dentist? You know?
Yeah. I don't want to scare you guys away.
Well, I'm curious. I want to know.
Okay. The needle's going to be that long.
Okay.
It's over. It depends on how much deterioration you have and how much you pay. Mine was pretty bad for the bone to bone. So you do a shot, and the next following week or the week after, it depends on how sore you are. Maybe the first time, you do another one.
Okay,
and then you go in.
Now, how long they got the needle in you? Are they moving it around like the dentist does? Going, you know, are you numb yet? Yeah, get that damn thing out my mouth.
Well, they're gonna numb you. They're gonna numb you. They will numb you.
Oh, they numb it first before they put the needle in. Oh, that's good.
Well, you go to the hyperbolic chamber. Then they give you a massage with the machines, and then hand massage you, get you relaxed.
Right.
Then they come in with the procedure of the injections.
Yeah.
So they'll inject you. You have 2 assistants there. One to hold your leg. Mine's on the leg because of the
right. Keep you steady so you didn't move while the needle was inside.
Then they raise my leg sometimes to get in good position and shoot it again. It depends. I get like 4 or 5 shots, but you won't feel it up because you're numb.
You're numb. Yeah. If they numb it first, you're not going to feel it.
And it's like outpatient surgery. There's no pain. Nothing.
Fantastic. And a shout out goes to Ovar Larson, who just bought us a coffee and says,
thanks, buddy.
Thanks. And that's it. He just said thanks. So thank you, Ovar Larson, for buying us a coffee. Much appreciated. So Tony, I'll treat you to a coffee later, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for that, Ovar Larson. And Mike says, hello from Daytona Beach. A week from tomorrow, my adventure begins. Heading to Bangkok, then Pattaya. Not long, Mike. Be good to finally meet you in person, brother. Malcolm Hawking, you know Mal, says, good day, Team Coops. Katea and I down at a birthday party at Wombat and Kiwi Bar. It's going to be a big one. And thank you, Mal, for coming on, and give a big hello to Katea for us and the crew at the Wombat and Kiwi Bar. Good people there. I met the owner there. Nice guy. Dennis L says, what's up? Cooper and Tony, you met Dennis. And he was down at the pool that day. Yeah. And you'd met him previously as well. He says, my wife and I had a blast at karaoke night. Almost too much fun. Yeah, the girls came over, did karaoke. Us guys sat there at the pool talking about the girls.
Nice.
Yeah. And Dennis says, what health insurance do you guys use if you haven't mentioned it already? I use Pacific Cross.
I had Blue Cross Blue Shield International.
Okay.
Very expensive, but
it is.
But I got through my company General Mills when I retired through them, so it's cheap for me. But now I don't even use it.
So what do you do? Self-insure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got more than enough credit if something happens. Well, more than enough credit if something major happens, I'll be able to afford it.
Because everything's so cheap here, man.
Cheap here.
You can have open heart surgery here for under $1 million baht.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that? $30,000 US.
Like
open heart surgery. You're talking almost $1 million in the US.
$50,000 credit card.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cover you for anything here.
Exactly.
Brain surgery, everything. Big Al says, good day all from Montreal. I missed the intro. Did Tony get treatments in Pattaya at SureCell? No, he didn't. You got treatment at, what was it called again?
Zen Medical Clinic.
Zen Medical Clinic here in Pratamak Hill, but it's in the middle between Jomtien and Pattaya. And they have a stem cell therapy clinic right there on site. Yeah. So fantastic. And that's where he got it done. And his health is immensely improved.
Totally. Losing weight. Got to buy new clothes again. But yeah.
You have lost weight. I see it.
I lost a lot of weight.
Now, how much did you weigh when you came?
God, what's my weight? Almost 310?
310 pounds.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". And what was your last weight when you weighed yourself?
If I dare, it's about 230 right now.
230. So you lost 90 pounds.
Yes.
And you're looking good, man.
Thank you, sir.
You're looking very good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well done. Hats off to you, brother.
Yep. A lot of space.
You sure is baggy. I'll give you that. Rodney says, good morning, Coop, Darlene Brooke, and special guest Tony. Thank you, Rodney, for coming on.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. Expired passport, bro. Coop, Ozempic in Australia is $31.60 and $7.70 for concession card holders. See, they get it. They only pay an admin fee, like, in Australia for the medication. They got similar to the National Health Service in England. Now, if you're type 2 diabetic in America and you're taking Ozempic, it's free.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, I spoke to my brother. He's in Buffalo, and he's type 2 diabetic. He gets it for free. He's in New York. And he says if you're not diabetic, then you have to pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like $700, so he's getting it for free.
How about the average
type 2 diabetes?
I was paying that same price, believe it or not.
What's that?
Around 700.
700?
Yeah. But it wasn't free when I was using it.
Yeah. Secret to Success Vlog says, Jack and Coke is what I meant. It's too early in the morning. I need coffee. What time is it where you are, W? Let us know what time it is. But thank you for coming on here, and keep the questions coming. We're running out of questions and only been on live for 24 minutes. Fred Quinn says, is Tony retired as a former U.S. government employee?
Yes.
Yeah. You work for the U.S. government?
No. Navy.
Navy.
Yes.
So did you retire Navy?
Yeah. Retired Navy and General Mills. They have
two retirees.
Yes.
So how long did you serve in the Navy?
About 15 years active and 5 in reserve.
15 active, 5 in reserve. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got your 18 full retirement.
Yes.
Wow. Great. And then he goes on to say, per the tax treaty, he may be exempt from Thailand income tax. Yeah, we all are.
Yes.
Because USA has a dual taxation treaty with Thailand. And the new president of the U.S., soon to be new president, Trump, he gave, I believe he was on CBS News recently in the last couple of days. He's given a speech since he won the nomination in America, and said that he will be speaking with the Thai president and telling them, don't you dare double tax our Americans. So he's taken that very seriously. He's obviously been following the news.
Great.
So that's great, because maybe the other countries will follow suit. England, Australia, Canada say, hey, wait a minute, we got a dual taxation agreement with you too. Don't dual tax our citizens.
That's correct.
Yeah. So whatever you think about politics, that's a plus, is the way I look at that. Retirement on a Bitcoin standard says, a few years back, a quad bypass cost me over $1 million. In the USA. $1 million. That's for a bypass surgery. That's crazy money, man. I mean, here you'd probably be talking in the area of about $35,000 maximum here. And I'm sure you can get it a lot cheaper than that.
Oh yeah. Come on, eats up your savings and everything once you done with that. If you get enough saved up, couldn't imagine.
So let's talk about the good and bad of Thailand.
Yeah.
What do you like about it? What's your favorite?
Affordability.
The cost.
Yes.
Cheap.
Peace of mind.
That's
the next one.
Peace of mind. Yeah.
Peace of mind. The people here. Oh God.
How are you finding the people?
Great. Smiles everywhere. I smile at them, they smile at me.
Yeah. Now you're from Georgia.
Yes.
Racism, big issues in Georgia.
People.
Okay, I know that. All right.
Yes.
How you finding that here?
What racism? There is none for me. I haven't seen none. None. I mean, I believe it or not, some of my best friends from Russia to Poland to Ukraine.
I see you talking to them all out there at the pool.
From every Israel.
You're about the friendliest guy outside. Everybody talks to Tony.
And I'm loving it.
Everybody talks to Tony. He smiles and says hello to everybody, no matter where you're from.
Where you're from. And we talk, we have fun.
Yeah.
And converse, just like a good person,
And how you finding the people from Russia? Because not a lot of Americans know anything about Russians.
Other
than what the media tells us they're the bad guy.
No, they're just like us.
Just like us.
No different.
I found the same.
Different. Except you don't see racism. I haven't ever seen a racism from them.
No, I haven't.
But
they don't judge you because you're black, you're white, you're American, you're German. They don't care.
And the women, they're, and America's like,
yeah, I got you on that one. Yeah, but I found exactly the same thing. And all my black subscribers that are here, they say, Coop, it's weird. I keep waiting for somebody to say something racist and nobody does. I keep waiting to people to stare at me and look at me with that racist look, because you could tell when somebody's racist and when somebody's straight, And they say, I don't see it, man. I don't see it.
If you get that look, it's mostly curiosity. They just say curious want to meet you and they know, oh, I never seen a black person before. They be and then it's like, oh yeah, touch, no problem.
Yeah, they want to touch your skin. They think it's
my hair.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, your hair's different than ours. Can I touch it? Yeah, that's the way the Thais are. Yeah. But generally, no. I've not seen any cases or heard any cases of it here. Everybody's just so accepting.
Yeah, it is like a melting pot, a true melting pot.
Yeah. And what about the subscribers you met here? We got about 50 of them here now in our complex.
That you can count.
Yeah, that I can count. There's probably more that are afraid to come up and say hello.
We meet at the pool, we meet in the street, everywhere. Some has businesses started here. We get together sometimes. We converse. We tell each other about any issues. We need to talk to anybody. They'll talk to you. It's been great. It's like a therapy session, really, if you need it.
It is, because everybody wants to have friends and have that support network.
They help you.
And we do care about each other. That's the great thing.
That is true.
Everybody cares about each other and make sure everybody's okay. You got any problems, you can go come talk to us.
Yes.
All of us. We're all open, good people, I think. Yeah.
Very good nature.
Okay, let's talk about the bad. Any bad part of Thailand? Anything bad that you don't like about Thailand? Be honest.
Oh no, I'm trying to think. Traffic.
Traffic. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that one. Definitely give you that one. And Pattaya can get a little busy in high season.
I'm trying to think what's really bad. It depends on the person. You got to evaluate each person differently, because what would be bad for you may not be bad for me. But I can't find too much bad. I mean, people come here, they don't. Some bring their old stuff from where they come from. And that's the only issue I've seen really from mostly the foreigners. They bring bad habits or bad attitude here.
Bad attitude. The people coming on vacation.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I really see that's bad.
Yeah, I see that from time to time too.
I see a certain group of people come here just to cause malice, not come in and be peaceful and enjoy yourself.
The young party goers.
Yes.
Yeah, that you get in Pattaya.
Yeah.
I've seen it. They start fights, they're hooligans, they're riding around on motorcycles, no helmets, no t-shirt, and way over the speed limit and drunk.
Want to fight. Want to do that's crazy. We want to fight here.
That's why I like Jomtien. It's more of a retirement area.
Exactly.
Pattaya is the party area. Jomtien's the retiree area. And I noticed a big difference, and it's only 3 miles away.
Exactly.
Huge.
They say it's far, but I said that's not far. I can still see it.
It's like the difference between night and day.
Exactly.
It really is. Yeah.
Now the other spot you told me was not jumped in. You talking about the Grand
Florida condo?
Yeah, I thought about that. That's a little bit further south.
It is. Yeah.
And it's still not far.
No, it's not. It's about 10 minutes down the road.
It's not really far.
Yeah.
But that's another spot I looked at that you recommended on your one
I
of your
like
videos.
that one.
I did
that
too.
was my wife's favorite.
I like the one with the jacuzzi sitting outside there with the little patio. So,
there's your back therapy right there. You wouldn't even go in the pool. You just sit in the jacuzzi.
And a private beach. Oh, with the restaurants. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice and secluded too. It was like a resort.
Exactly.
Yeah, which I liked about that one. And Steenborg says, "Hello, Cooper. I'm planning to live 179 days in Pattaya, and I understand it is possible to live more than 179 days in Pattaya without paying tax there. There is no tax, all right? This new amendment to an old law, because the new Thai government came in, they have not implemented it. They said they want to look at it. So Steen, whoever is telling you that, I suggest you go look at Benjamin Hart's latest videos. He's an American YouTuber. He's a lawyer in Bangkok, and he became a Thai citizen. So, and he has his own law practice, and he's in touch with all the local government, and, you know, he knows all the bigwigs, and he's saying, this ain't happening. And if it was to happen, it would take many years before they can even implement it.
Nice. Okay.
So a lot of treaties would have to change. Dual taxation agreements would have to change, and all this, you know, if not, if Thailand tried to do it, there would be just so many different lawsuits and trade embargoes and everything else governments will put, because hang on, you signed this agreement with us. You know, we don't double tax your citizen. You don't double tax ours. You know, so the chances of it coming through are slim and none. And even if it did come through, it would take many, many years to implement. So I wouldn't worry about that too much, Steam. Hello, tubers, from Dave Geyser. Hello, Dave. Thank you for coming on and joining us. Louis Arnaz says, hello, guys. Great program. What city in Thailand do you live at? We live in Jomtien, right next door to Pattaya. And then he says, text him from Florida. Thank you, Louis, for coming in Florida. Welcome to the show. Mark Schaefer says, hello, Cooper, Darlene, and Tony. Tony, do you know what kind of stem cells they used?
Embryo afterbirth.
Embryo afterbirth.
Yes.
So the afterbirth from the embryo from the woman.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Not the live. You can do that.
The live?
Yeah. It depends on the person. I want to be.
No, I wouldn't want to entertain that either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure it's after and it's certified, it's filtered, it's clean, they give you the documentation and everything.
Right. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, are they using human stem cells or animal stem cells? Human. Okay. I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. I'm asking.
Well, after the baby's born, that's when they take the fluid.
Yeah, they take the placenta out of the womb.
Some, you know, you get close to China, they can do it during. So that's what I'm like.
No, I don't want to be messing with that. No.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mike, I'm curious. Tony says, I'm curious, Tony, how was the adjustment to the heat?
First,
now you're from Georgia, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Not too bad.
No.
Not too bad at all. No. But first, Mike, I like your tag there.
I do.
Yeah, I'm old.
He's a patriotic there. Yeah,
I did a little semi there. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. But yeah, the heat, not much different. Just the humidity. My body adjusted pretty well. It wasn't a big issue. So hard to humidity in the air, and when you're breathing, when you're running, it's perfect here. But in Georgia, you would give out more because of the I think it's the elevation and all. But here it's perfect.
Yeah, here it's like the dry heat. I find. And in Georgia, I've been to Georgia quite a few times. I was a truck driver.
Right.
But you know, it was the sort of like swamp heat.
That's the humidity. That's
the humidity.
The water in the air.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I noticed.
I may say it backwards. I think I said it backwards. Yeah, the humidity is.
It was like southern Florida.
Right.
To
exactly.
me. Yeah.
Get more colds that way too.
True. William says, hello, Cooper, Darning, and special guest Tony.
Hey,
is there a dentist who you can recommend in Pattaya? I'm planning to come back and have dental done, plus driver's license and bank account. Have you been to the dentist here, Tony?
No, I haven't. No. I have no issues. Thank God.
Your teeth are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to
I
eat.
see them. The one that most people recommend is the International Dental Clinic in Pattaya. So it's called Pattaya International Dental Clinic.
Okay.
And that is one of the ones that most YouTubers recommend.
Okay.
Most of my subscribers have been out here. They say that one is fantastic.
Nice. Okay.
The prices are very affordable and the service is great. Me, I went to Bangkok Hospital because I'm type 2 diabetic. And you know, when they put the Novocaine in your mouth, don't work on me. I had 10 injections. And I'm sitting there saying, I ain't numb.
Wow.
10.
That's a challenge.
And I said, okay, we're going to put you to sleep to do your dental implants.
Yeah.
You know, so they did. But no, it doesn't work on me. They say with diabetics, it's like 1 in 100 of us have because of the medication you take as a diabetic, it counteracts the Novocaine.
About the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. You found the same thing?
No. I'm just not found that now, but I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's what they told me about 1 in every 100 diabetics. It gets a reverse side effect that you know you can take as much Novocaine as they give you, it ain't gonna numb you. No. Terry O'Hanlon says, William, I want to dentist in Jomtien too. Yeah, there's plenty of dentists here. You're going to find there's a whole street of dentists right there opposite Took-Com as well.
I want to ask you about, he asked you also about driver's license and bank account. I would recommend Mott's service.
Who's?
Mott's. M-O-T-T-S.
Okay.
They do everything for you.
They're good?
Yeah.
Darlene, she did her driver's license and Brooke did hers with TikTok services here in Jomtien.
That's right.
And they took them out to the DMV.
Same with me. They drove me out.
Yeah, they drove me out.
Hooked me up here. Yeah, nice.
And take you out there. Fantastic.
A+ service here.
Yeah.
All the way.
And you got your driver's license?
Yeah. I got both motorcycle and driver's.
Motorcycle and car. And how long did it take you to get your license?
About 15, 20 days.
15, 20 days?
Yeah.
Because 15, 20 days? Why so long?
I didn't, but I went in and put thumbprint in.
No, I meant when you had the appointment at the DMV.
Yes.
15, 20 days later, you got your driver's license.
After that, yes.
Wow, I got mine on the same day. Brooke got his on the same day. Darlene got hers on the same day.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, all through TikTok services.
Oh.
Yeah, we were there maybe an hour, 2 hours.
I didn't stay there. Like I said, I just went in there and just did my thumbprint. That was it. I was done.
Yeah. Okay. Different strokes, different folks. There you go. Moving along. There we go. Alfa Romeo says, good morning, Coop. Nice to meet you, Tony. I visited Atlanta during the 1996 Olympic Games.
Bring back memories.
Buckhead and Peachtree area. Okay. Beautiful city and wonderful people. Hope to meet you in person someday. And Romeo is our reigning go-kart champion driver. Nice. Do you like go-karting?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we every time he comes over to Thailand, a group of us will have a meetup and we'll go karting. And the last one we did was the new one that just opened here on 10% Road.
Right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Is it nice?
It's nice, but too many corners for me. Not enough straightaways to get up the speed for overtaking.
Right.
So too many corners, kind of hard to overtake each other. So whoever gets out the pit first wins.
I guess keep the speed down.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was a great time. Great time. You have to come with us.
I know.
He's back out
well,
there
I can get it in there
because
my back and everything's better. I'll be able to do it now.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's great fun. Great fun. And Terry O'Hanlon says, William, I went to dentist in Soy 5 near immigration office. Had a toothache. They discovered it was a wisdom tooth pushing on a nerve. Oh, yeah, that's painful. After x-ray, doctor said he couldn't do it. Charged me $10 for an x-ray. Oh. He couldn't do it. Why can't he do a root canal?
I thought the same thing. Yeah,
I have no idea. Maybe he just went for a checkup and he needed to come back for an appointment to do the root canal because he had another appointment waiting. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
I don't know. No. Yeah, I have no idea there, Terry.
Sorry. No.
Alfa Romeo says, Tony, where did you decide to retire to in Thailand? Jomtien? Yeah, he lives here with us.
Same building.
Yeah, he lives here with us and
same complex.
Same complex, different building.
Right.
We're in building D, you're in building A, but same complex. Yeah. So yeah, he's lived here now for 15 months. You
Yeah.
watched our very first video that we made on this complex.
That's
Said,
right.
that's what I want.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's
Convenient
got
and
everything
nice.
nearby. He's got the drugstore, the pharmacy, he's got the laundromat, he's got DHL, he's got 7-Eleven, Tops Daily, Mini Mart,
Pool, everything's here.
everything right there. Literally, what, 50 feet away from our condo complex?
Yeah.
Literally, that's how close everything is to us.
You can throw a baseball there.
Oh yeah, I'd throw a softball there. Yeah, I don't need a baseball. Scott S says, "Hi Cooper, Darlene, and Tony. A few months ago, when you interviewed Mr. Singh, he mentioned some immigration changes coming later this year. Any updates on what might be happening?" Nope, because the new government's taken in. So it's up to them what changes they make. The old government wanted to make changes to the retirement visa to try and make it easier. New governments come in, they got to have the new legislation and the new parliament, and they've got to all agree on which mandate they want to do and things that they want to do. Just like America, you know, you got the House, you got the Senate,
right.
You know, everything's got to go through, you know, proper processes. So new government, new changes. So nothing new in regards to the retirement visa. The only thing, the last thing that was a change in here was to the DTV visa, which is known as the nomad visa, digital worker, that remote worker. Say you work online, you know, and you're in a computer programming or something, you can do it anywhere in the world. So you can get a 6-month DTV visa for Thailand, which is absolutely great. And you can renew it inside Thailand for another 6 months. Nice. So that was the latest that happened a couple months ago. And now they're saying they can actually do it inside Thailand. So which is a super bonus. They don't have to do it through the embassy in their countries. They can just come over here on a tourist visa and then get it. Nice. So I'm hearing I'm going to have Singh come back on the show in a future live stream.
Good info.
And give more info and updates on that one for you there, Scott S. TBJ Talk says, I had one dental implant done in Ocean Dental Practice, 2nd Road, Jompton. Fantastic. 52 baht, including bone graft. Nice. 52 baht. That's a little bit cheap for a dentist. 52 baht. Wow. That is super, super cheap. I've never heard it that low.
That $1.30, 40.
Exactly. Wow. Well done to you, buddy. I think you got a digit missing there, but yeah, thank you for the feedback. William says, I am just prepping to semi-retire in Thailand, and I want to get things done. I say semi-retire because I will work remotely, but live the good life and escape the rat race in the West. Good way of doing it. Sounds if you can work online and work remotely, then what are you waiting for? Get your butt out here.
Your money's going to go a long ways.
Now, when you were living in America, Tony, were you living in a condo, an apartment,
house.
A house? Rent or owned?
3-bedroom house.
3-bedroom. Now, from where you're from in Georgia, the condo you're living in now, what would that cost you in Georgia?
At least
$1,500 a month. Would it be as nice as this with all the amenities? What would it be like? Tell me.
$1,500 a month. It'll be above middle scale. You may have potholes in the road going to your apartment, or your neighbors not be as nice, but it'll be bearable. It won't be the hood, that you say.
It'd be just one step above the hood. Then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For $1,500 a month. Now, what are you paying for your place here?
$350 now.
$350 a month.
Yeah, this went up $40.
It went up $40 when you renewed your lease. Okay, that ain't old. That's nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
$10 a week at $300 a month. Who cares? Yeah, exactly. So that is a huge savings compared to what you would pay.
Oh God, yes, yeah.
And would you say $1,500 is what you pay in the States?
Yeah, but it's where I live where I am now. Yeah, $1,500. Close, very close.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be as best quality as it is in the quality, the service, amenities. Oh, forget that. You want
now? Would that be furnished or unfurnished?
That'd be
partially furnished.
Yes.
Yeah. So you get a sink.
I mean, that's partial.
Partial. You get a sink. That's about it. Yeah.
A sink and one valve for your toilet.
Try to keep this straight face.
Sorry.
Raphael says, repaired my dental implants. ML can't recommend them highly enough. Okay. Thank you for the feedback there, Raphael. Fred Quinn, you got me still laughing here. Do either of you know if clothes dryers are available in Thailand? Yes, you can buy clothes dryers here.
I have one.
You got one. You bought one.
I got a combo. I have a washer dryer combo.
Oh, you got a combo.
Yes.
Did that come as standard in your place?
No.
Ours is just a washer.
That's what I got. When I come to wash, I just moved the washer to the other side, and I bought it and put it in myself. Ooh,
so you bought a combo, washer dryer combo. How much was that here?
$250.
$250
for a Samsung. Yeah,
for a Samsung. That's damn good, actually.
Wow. A good sale, boom, you're right in the door.
And where'd you buy it
at? Index Living.
Index Living. I like that store. Yeah, they got the banana store inside there, I think it's called.
Yeah,
where they have the electronics.
It's expanded now. It's something different, but banana's still part of it though.
Yeah,
it's grown some a lot.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's a big place. That's good. Oh wow, thanks for that info. Yeah, so there you go, Fred. You can buy them here.
And they
do have them here.
Yeah, they do have them separate. But you can buy them. It's easy to buy a combo, save a lot of time and energy. You know, and but you can buy it separate if you want to.
Yeah,
they sell it.
Yeah. I see people buy the dryers and they just stack them on top with the clips. You can get the clips that come with it. You know, that you can put a dryer on top so it doesn't.
I was at a stand.
Don't move.
The metal stand that comes with it. If you want to do a stand.
Yeah. That's good. William, thank you for all the recommendations. You're very welcome. And thank you to all the subscribers giving the recommendations too. And there you go, 52,000. Okay, he missed the K in there. 52. That was a bit cheap.
Hey, I'll buy that for $1.
Exactly. You know that RoboCop? I'll buy that for $1. Yeah, excellent movie. Alfa Romeo says, Brooke and Coop, as I mentioned before, and I want to thank you again for taking the time explaining Bitcoin. I'm a happy camper, and so am I. You got any Bitcoin?
Yes, I'm a avid. I do altcoins also.
Really?
Yes.
Now, I only touch Bitcoin, the miners, and then I got a little stack of Tesla shares. So, and the good thing I bought them because they're now $350 a share, and I bought them just under $200 a share.
Nice.
So, nice little profit there. So, almost doubled my money on them. But Bitcoin is just had about the best news it can. With the U.S. government going to make a strategic reserve for Bitcoin. All right. So they're going to buy, this was all part of RFK's plan. So he wanted to buy, quite a lot of Bitcoin and make it as a currency reserve, for the government,
Perfect.
And because they can see where it's been and where it's going in the future because it's a finite supply.
Yes.
And they're saying, hell, man, this can pay off our national debt in 10 years' time.
But you can send your zeros out.
Exactly. So that and Michael Saylor saying he wants to buy $42 billion worth of Bitcoin over the next couple of years, starting with 10 billion next year, which will basically equates to 200,000 Bitcoin.
Nice.
And the U.S. government's going to buy the equal amount, 200,000. So that's 400,000 Bitcoin. All right. How many Bitcoin are produced now since the halving? Only 130 odd thousand a year. And they're going to be buying 400,000 a year.
Yes. It's going to be
what do you think is going to happen to the price?
Demand for this
because the supply is going to go and the demand is going to go like that.
Yes.
So I can see very good things happening to Bitcoin in the future. And this is not financial advice, folks. This is just, what
two guys talking.
Guys talking and Alfa Romeo about Bitcoin and where we think it's going in the future. So yeah, I think it's going to very high places. Ford Dog says, Mr. Tony, as a fellow brother from the South, how was your experience been in Jomtien, as in how they have treated you there in the past year and a half? Thanks.
Treatment's been very good here. It's what you bring to the table, as we say. You bring a good heart, a good mind, you're gonna get more in return. Whereas, being from the South, we know you can't even speak, look, or talk to anyone. Here, you can speak, look, talk. They're gonna say hi, can be interested. You can be honest with yourself, which is it takes time to change. it takes time to adjust because you're not used to being, treated like as a human being.
It freaks people out at first.
Exactly.
I've been told. By our friends now. I don't want to call them subscribers. I don't want to call you a subscriber. You're a friend now.
Oh yeah,
Tony.
Buddy.
And every time we bump into each other, we always have a good conversation. And they always tell me it's a shock to the system because they're so used to it. And then when they get it here and they can't find it, it's what everybody's been hoping and praying that eventually in the West, we'd come to where we are here in Thailand.
Right.
Yeah, as a society where everybody accepts everybody no matter where they're from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You meet all type of people here, all foreigners from everywhere, and they got the same mindset with what you want, treat you as a good person and respect you. And I know that's good for us.
That's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, I love it. We got a good group of people.
Oh God. Yes.
I thank God every single day for the group that we got.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
TBJ talks, says 52,000 baht. Yeah, I got you, brother. Mike says, I'm curious, Tony, what's your total monthly budget? Do you have a budget?
When I first got here, yes. 1 bedroom, which is really a step above, really, because you can have a studio here and still be a step above. But I'm in a 1 bedroom, plenty of room for me. Between I say 800, 900 a month.
Dollars? That's what you spend a month.
Yeah. And I'm eating good, living large, and only it may go above $200 for medical bills. And other than that, that's it.
Now, how old are you, Tony?
62.
62.
Yes. Sir.
So you actually got 3 pensions coming in.
I got Social Security coming in.
Yeah, that's your third one. So you got 3 pensions coming in. You could live a lot better than that if you wanted to.
If I wanted to, yeah.
But you don't need to.
I'm a simple person. I love it.
Because
I've been there.
That amount that you're living on right there is all you need to live on.
Yeah. I can live on.
And you're happy.
Yeah. Extremely happy, beyond happy.
For under $1,000 a month.
Yes. And
I told you folks, I'd bring you proof on this channel. People living out here on $1,000 a month and enjoying every single day.
Every single minute. If you want to go out and party and all this and that, of course you want to
spend more.
Exactly. Add 500 more just to start, or then all 1,000 depending on your taste. But yeah, just for living good and meeting good people, and 700, 800. You can do it for 500 if you want to.
That cheap.
Yeah, you can't do it for 500. I've seen and decent apartments.
Yeah, that would be apartment. It wouldn't be a condo.
Oh no, they'd be more of an apartment.
Yeah. So basically, you have no security, no swimming pool, no gym, nothing.
No.
It's just
basically living standards.
Yeah. And I tend to find them on the dark side over shops and restaurants. They rent up the room upstairs.
Above, yes.
Yeah. And I've seen them go for as little as 5,000 baht.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a month.
I've seen some. Well, if you go to Bangkok, it's even cheaper. You can get it for like
3,000 baht a month.
Yes.
Yeah, but then you're living like a Thai.
Yeah.
Like that, no aircon, no creature comforts.
No.
Exactly. Yeah, you can live.
I mean, just to survive. Then
if
you build yourself up.
Yeah. Mark Schaefer says, "Hey Tony, can you tell us about your preparation in the States for your move to Thailand? What was the hardest part cutting off your life in the U.S. and starting over in Thailand?" Excellent question. Thank you for that, Mark.
That's a meaningful question, but I will get to it. The first thing was preparing my mind, getting, my mind was way over left field, get my finances in order,
Now, had you been to Thailand before?
No, not Thailand. But I've been there so as a port visit, 2 days, So, I was in the Navy. But I've been to the Philippines now a long period of time. So I had some idea. Have a backup plan, if you don't have cash, at least have credit, that's free, you can fall back on for anything. A certain amount depends on your lifestyle. But so I'm selling my house, my cars, and my family, of course, they just abandoned me, but they wouldn't speak to me anyway, so it wasn't a big deal.
What, because you were coming to Thailand?
Exactly. I said, I got tired of rat race, the arguing over many little items like money to whatever. But I wasn't interested in that. I was interested in living a good life, and meeting good people that do not want to argue all the time.
That's one thing I don't miss. The arguments in the States.
Exactly.
Everybody wants to argue. Everybody got attitude. You know, I mean, you can't go anywhere without somebody making a scene somewhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Where I'm originally from, it's a lot worse because they do a lot of, I won't hate to say this, but being honest, they do a lot of shootings.
Yes.
And this is within the family. So I got tired of all that. I just moved away.
Gun crime, through the roof.
Through the roof,
yeah. Now, me, I was a gun owner. I had about 12 guns in the States. I love shooting.
Yeah.
From early days, my grandfather took me out shooting in Arizona mountains in Tucson, and I loved it. And so I'd always had quite a few guns. When I left the States, I thought I would miss my guns. But since being here, I've been out shooting maybe half a dozen times in 2 years. Go to the gun range.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they got several gun ranges.
Yeah,
several gun ranges out here. Very easy to go to. And you know, many different guns to try and you know keep up your marksmanship, which I like to do. You know, I like going for the long targets rather than just standing there with a pistol. I'm more of a rifle guy.
Right.
And I love it, but never have I, since I've been here in Thailand, have I ever felt threatened or the need to carry a weapon.
Yes.
Have you?
That's never. No mention. If you back streets and visiting, never.
I mean, since I've been here in Jomtien, I've never even seen so much as a fight, fist fight. You've seen one?
Remember, I broke one up.
No, I don't. Tell me what happened.
Well, it was two. I can't really say because it's pending, but they were foreigners.
Okay.
From America.
Right.
Yeah. They got into a fight here. But that's the only one I've seen. Yeah.
Wow. What was it over? Shit talking?
Yeah. Exactly.
Was it subscribers of ours or were they just youngsters?
No, they're also, I can't say too much about it because it's still in court here in Thailand. So I can't really say too much about it.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me off there then.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want to get you in trouble there, buddy.
Yeah.
No, but I've never seen it. I really haven't. I see it on the news from time to time.
Yeah.
But I never see it out and about.
Yeah. Well, the normal everyday, never. No. That's the only time I've seen it. One time.
You know, I mean, if somebody bumps into you, here you'll see they'll turn around and say, "Oh, sorry, hey, you know, sorry," you know, straight away. Even if it's a Thai, they'll say to you, "Katot, katot," which means "I'm sorry" in Thai. You know, I've never seen anybody kick off against each other.
Well, out here, people will bump into you all the time. Especially Chinese, they're a little bit more.
Chinese,
That's the only one you'll see. But even then, just like they don't really mean nothing. Just keep walking. They don't bother. You know, that's how it is here. You know, be happy.
You're retired, man.
Oh yeah, I have no time.
Exactly.
I'm going back to my big king size bed.
I like my king size bed. William says, "I'm off to work again. Everyone have a great weekend. Until next time, and take care, William."
Take care, guys.
Sick Buffalo says, "Bitcoin is digital gold going to 100,000 this year," and I believe that.
I think it go past. That's just my opinion.
This year.
I'm gonna say this year. I could go past that.
Yeah, I think it'll hit 100,000 this year before New Year.
I'm gonna say stay there. I see it's gonna hit it and go past it.
Oh, it's gonna go way past it.
Yeah.
Go
make that what they call it on the needle.
Yeah,
the needle comes up and comes back down. Yeah,
I think it'll hit it, drop down a bit because a bunch of people want to sell at 100.
Right.
But what I think with the news with the U.S. government and Michael Saylor and what they're going to be investing into it, that's before the ETFs or any other country are buying. They're going to be buying 3 times the daily supply for the next 4 years.
The way inflation is in our monetary system, we're going to need Bitcoin.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. Of course, I use Theta, but I'm sure you're not familiar with that. But I use Theta.
Theta?
It's like another altcoin.
Okay.
It's similar to Bitcoin, matter of fact.
Okay. It's got a finite supply?
No, it's limited.
Okay. That's good if it's limited.
Yeah,
Daniel says, "Late good morning, evening watching from Southeast Tennessee, but just figured I'd step in, say hi. Dad's here visiting from Gary, Indiana. And hello, Heath, and hello, Heath's dad. Thank you for coming on and joining. joining us. A pleasure to have you both on the channel. Alfa Romeo says, Katea, happy birthday. Yeah, so it's Katea's birthday today. Oh, I didn't know it's that.
Ooh.
Darlene should have told me. Would have bought her a present. Fred Quinn says, Tony, what type of visa are you on? Were you pleased with the immigration service you used?
Yes, I have a retirement visa here in Thailand, and also in the Philippines. But
yeah, I had one in the Philippines too.
The service is outstanding. You know, I think I went to an agency, MOTS agency, MOTTS. I think the total cost of it was I can remember. I think it was $700 at the time.
$700.
Yeah, for total walkthrough and all that. You know, yeah, head to toe service. Well, literally, but yeah, it was pretty good, very good service.
Now, when you went and saw your agent to do your retirement visa, did you have to fill out any paperwork?
Not really. They just typed in what I supposedly typed it in. I didn't really touch it. I just signed.
That's it. You just sign one piece of paper. They take your picture.
Yeah.
Take you to the bank. Open your bank account.
Right.
Take you to immigration. They take another picture.
Yeah. That's it.
And then say, come back in 3 weeks.
Don't come back. We come to you.
Yeah.
They deliver
3 weeks
to
later.
me.
Yeah. 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
That's how easy it is to get a retirement visa
here.
here. Extremely easy.
But you can get it cheaper now. But I didn't know. But I found out later on to get a little cheaper. But it's perfect for me.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
And it all depends what you want. If you want a multiple entry visa and stuff like that, it raises the price. If you want a bank account, you got to pay a bit more, and that's where it brings it up. Yeah. Everybody's different.
And one quote, if you don't have enough cash, you can still come. But when you come, just ask us when you come here. Maybe explain to you.
There you go. Mark Schaefer says, Tony, what do you do for transportation?
Mostly I do Grab. It's so cheap. I do Grab taxi everywhere. As a matter of fact, when I landed,
which is equivalent of Bolt.
Yeah, Bolt. Yeah, exactly. The old Uber, they got kicked out.
Yeah.
I came here from Bangkok. I took a Grab from Bangkok to here. What did it cost me? It wasn't $60, $70.
$70.
Yeah.
Wow, I paid 1,000 baht, and that's with Mike's Taxi.
Yeah.
Which is Patty company.
Yeah.
Really good. We got them on our Facebook group, and if you want the details, it's in our Facebook group there. You're welcome to go on and check it. It's only for subscribers to the YouTube channel though.
Nice.
So you have to click subscribe to YouTube. It's absolutely free. Then go join the Facebook group, again free, and all the information you need there. Mike's Taxi was one of the best price wise. I couldn't beat it anywhere.
No.
It was 1,000 baht, $30 US.
Yeah, you did good, bro.
And the guy stood there with a sign, Cooper.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Great.
Can't beat it.
No.
$30. And the taxi ride was about an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's between an hour and a half and 2 hours, depending on what time of day in traffic.
That was amazing on the drive here. It's a really pleasant drive because you see all the infrastructure. And wow, this is third world. You know,
it ain't third world though. It's second world. Philippines is third world.
Yeah.
Thailand is second world, and USA, Europe, would be first world.
I would say opposite.
I would. I don't know why they still got it listed as a second world country.
I can't,
because to me it's more modern than most of what I've seen in America.
Yeah, you could say most. Well, yeah, I think the infrastructure in America, the investments have gone, potholes in the road, bridges falling in.
Yeah. Now, you've been on a subway.
Yes.
In the States, full of graffiti,
God.
Gang symbols, and everything else, all over, trash everywhere. When you were in Bangkok, was it like that?
Oh, God, it's clean. It's amazingly
so clean. You could eat your food off the floor in the subway.
It is extremely clean.
Yeah,
extremely clean. It's like 5-star everywhere.
Yeah,
they're clean. They're nice to you when you go in the store. There's no, I don't see you, don't order anything. It's like, hello, how you doing? They meet you, they greet you. What do you want? They can guide you through.
Yeah. Oh, I get it every time. Yeah, when I go to the store, they're like, hello, how can I help you today? What are you looking for? And they take you to the right aisle where you need, in America, you got to go find somebody. Say, hey man, where's your ketchup? You know,
you got to scream it out too.
You know, yeah. And then they get attitude because you come up and ask them.
I know you're buying something. You go, I want to buy this. They get mad.
Exactly. So huge differences. Expired passport bro says, Coop, very humble, the Thai people. I can walk down the street and meet 50 people in the West. You start a conversation and people get aggressive. That's true, man.
I'll say you even start one.
Yeah, you don't want to start a conversation in the West.
You're taking a gamble.
Yeah. And when somebody comes up to you in the West to try and start a conversation, you're like, hey, what's this guy want?
Exactly.
What they want, what they after. You know,
exactly.
And you all the alarm bells are going off in your head. Over here, it's just common nature. Yeah, as you know.
Yeah. I mean,
you talk to everybody.
No, there's no
friendly
limit.
Tony.
No limit.
Yeah. And you're talking to the Russians, the Czechoslovakians, the South Africans,
Israelis,
everybody. You're talking to everybody. Yeah. And they all nice.
All nice, extremely nice.
Yeah.
They're just curious. Hey, we speak, we talk. We exchange about where you from, where you been. You know? They say, "Well, I see him every other day." They'll, hi, Tony.
They always say, "I've been sitting out there with the pool," and everybody that walks past, they always wave at you. Hi, Tony, and you know, and they're from obscure countries like Pakistan or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, how does he know that person? You know?
Believe it or not, they don't even take in. We need fist bump now.
Yeah, fist
bump. I told you right now. Hey, what's up, Tony? They know me now. Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, fantastic. Sarlina A says, you guys on this channel are always a ray of sunshine and bringing that to Thailand. We Thais love it. In this country, everyone is equal no matter what. Enjoy your stay and retirement, everyone. She's a Thai person, and she's currently in China due to be coming back out here soon.
Nice. Okay.
She was married to an expat, and unfortunately, he died of COVID.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
So very nice young lady, and it'll be a pleasure to add her to our group when she gets out here.
Nice.
My heart goes out to her.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good people that's going to watch out for you, Sarlina, when you get here, sweetheart. Alfa Romeo says, oops, not Katea birthday.
Set
up. Coop, I've had cars stop me while crossing the road in Phuket on more than one of cops. I think that's, or I don't know. Coop, I've had cars stop me while crossing the road in Phuket on more than one occasion. What are they stopping you for, retired passport, bro? Have no idea.
They're getting overcrowded.
Phuket, it's fantastically overcrowded right now.
I think it's because they have more issues with, I don't want to say this, but I think the Russians and the locals there having more issues. That's what's causing a lot of excessive activity from the cops.
That's why I'm hearing a lot of that too.
Yeah.
And then Phuket did bring in that red card, yellow card system. That if you commit a petty crime, in Phuket, you get a yellow card. You get 2 yellow cards, you're deported.
I didn't know that. Okay. Wow.
Nowhere else in Thailand is that done. Nowhere.
Yeah,
and I made a video on that when they released it, that news.
Great.
Yeah, I put it on the channel.
Go check it out. Out.
And I said to Darlene, I said, thank God we don't live in Phuket. Simple thing as running a red light. Because sometimes the light will be green, and then within a split second it switches to red, and there's no yellow.
Right, exactly.
They get you for that in Phuket.
They have their reasons.
Yeah,
they have their reasons.
Yeah, and you get a yellow card if you're a foreigner. Second yellow card you get.
Well,
that's it.
I think they worry about us being safe, which is the main thing with Thailand. Make sure we're safe.
Yeah, but I think that's excessive force, in my opinion.
Probably is.
Yeah,
but I think that area we don't really know.
Well, we stayed there for 2 weeks, and we loved it. But then it became overcrowded. So, and we heard a lot of bad things about it. And then the government doing all this, they like their own government down there.
That's right. That's up.
And they wanted the prime minister to make it Thailand wide. And they said, we ain't doing that. But it's this governor down in Phuket, and he's a hardball.
Okay.
So don't mess around in Phuket if you're coming to Thailand.
Sounds good advice.
Yeah. And W Secret to Success says, bro, I saw that fight between those two guys. Didn't know that was you until now. I recall you helping to break it up and saying one guy was playing football by picking up dog walking the guy. Yeah. Okay, I think that's code, and I'll leave it as there because if there's police involved in the court cases,
super
I think
code.
we'll leave it off the channel there. Alfa Romeo says, Tony, what's your 2 pros and 2 negatives of living in Jomtien?
2 pros. Pro for me would be, like I said, what's affordability? One pro. 2 is kind of split. It's like support here, the support you get here when you get here.
Within the group.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, even with the Thai people, you get support. Convenience. A lot of conveniences here. We take for granted.
Yeah.
Conveniences here. Like you got, like me, I had issues with walking. It was like a breeze. I didn't need a wheelchair or anything. I was able to do what I need to do, and I had a lot of help.
Okay. What about 2 negatives?
2 negatives.
Traffic and the heat wave.
Traffic. Traffic. Everybody's coming here now.
Yeah, I think you said
in off season. Perfect. Yeah.
Low season is my favorite time of the year.
Like, low season, exactly.
Low season. I love it here. It's so peaceful and quiet. Fantastic.
The only other drawback would be spicy food. You have to adjust. But it wasn't too bad. I love spicy food myself, but some people you get to adjust. That's the only other drawback.
So you had to adjust to the spicy food and also sitting on the toilet more often than you like.
If I can make it.
And you can make it.
Oh, help me, Lord.
So have you adjusted completely?
Yes.
You're using the bum gun now?
Oh, yes.
A lot of guys, when I started my channel, was like, what the heck you talking about, butt gun? I ain't using one of them. I ain't homophobic.
I want the Japanese style that comes up automatic with the buttons and the heat and it comes up and drives
everything.
everything.
Oh yeah, they got that at the mall, at Terminal 21 Mall.
Yeah,
you go to the toilets there, and the men's toilets, they got the ones with all the buttons there.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
And you're saving a fortune on toilet paper.
Oh yes. Fortune.
Yeah, I love those.
But that's an adjustment. It's an adjustment for Americans.
It's weird at first, but then
you do it with the wipes. Then went to the
Sorry for anybody eating. Eddie Rojo says U.S. is becoming a big dump. Yeah, I would agree with a lot of that.
Yeah, big dump. Yeah.
Mark Schaefer says, Tony, did you spend any time anywhere else in Thailand or straight to Jomtien? If so, what did you think about the other areas?
All other area I went to was really Bangkok. I didn't get a chance to explore it much, like a day or two, but it was too busy for me. I had to come down south to get to my surgery because I was in a lot of pain at the time. But but I'm planning on traveling a lot more next year. Depends what's your taste, living in the city, living on the beach, living in the suburbs. You have it here.
Now, let me ask you this. You said you've been to you were living in the Philippines first?
Yes,
retired there? What part of the Philippines?
Stuff with the sea.
Cebu Island.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you like that?
I loved it. It was nice.
So why leave then?
Like you say, the cost of living, the infrastructure, the type of doctor I needed, the specialist that I needed here, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's the main reason.
The hospitals,
right?
Yeah, so I found that too.
Yeah,
I did find that too. I had to go to the hospital. We lived in a gated community about 1 hour south of Manila, and in Cavite, and the hospital was right outside the gated community. I went in there, and to see the doctor, just to get a prescription, I had to wait 4 hours. Yeah. And then at 4 hours, there were still people waiting, and the doctor got up and says, "Okay, see you all tonight."
Yeah.
So he only did 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the evening. So then you had to come back at 8 o'clock at night. So I got back there again, 8 o'clock at night. Another 4 hours waiting. Finally got to see him. All I said is, I need a renewal for my prescription. It took me a whole day to get it. I lost a whole day just to get a damn prescription. That's how bad it was for me.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, just to get my diabetic medication,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And, you know, I was upset about it because I said to the doctor, I said, look, you know, what if I would have went in a diabetic coma?
Yeah, exactly. I thought
that's one thing that we got to worry about is diabetics.
That's right.
You know, that can kill us.
Yeah,
we need our medication.
I keep the 1-2 pills with me all the time, all the time.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. And you know, I said to him, and he would only give me a prescription for 1 month.
That's right.
I said, I got to repeat this every month. He said, yeah, that's all I can give you.
Sounds like you had an American style doctor.
And I said to Darlene, I said, this ain't gonna do.
Yeah,
this ain't gonna do, baby. You know, and we were looking around for private clinics where we could pay because this was a government hospital.
Oh, that's
yeah. And
I was at
the nearest private hospital was in Manila, called St. Luke's.
Okay.
So we would drive all the way to St. Luke's to go see the doctor, so because he'd give me a 3-month prescription, so I didn't have to go through that again.
Yeah, I went to private, so that made it better for me. Okay. Yeah. Oh God, sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah. So that was a pretty bad experience for me with a medical process in the Philippines.
It's a bit, unless you pay, you know, it's gonna be slow.
Yeah. T says, good morning, Coop, Darlene, and Tony. Late to the show, but hope you folks are well. Thank you, T, for coming on and joining us, brother. Don't worry, you can always rewind and go back to the beginning. Good old YouTube. Fred Quinn says, Tony, do you eat outside or at home mostly since moving to Thailand?
When I first moved in, I did outside mostly. Call, grab, it was convenient, everything. But now I do a lot more cooking. They have a lot of products here you can buy. The variety here, the variety here is next to none. All the foods are here. If you want to cut back, lose weight, whatever you want to do, is here. And you find a lot more variety. There's a lot less restrictions, and the food is all natural, no additives. You taste it when you first get here.
So where do you go for your grocery shopping?
Little Walk, Village.
Little Walk, that's my favorite. Yeah, Villa Market, the American store.
Yes.
Yeah, I get all my good American products there.
There in 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, that is my favorite store out here at Little Walk, Villa Market. A little pricey because it's import tax on there, but it's good. Yeah. When you're only paying $350 a month rent compared to $1,500, you don't mind spending an extra $3, you know, for a bowl of Kellogg, you know, for a box of Kellogg cereal. You know,
still half because you buy other items, it matches out. It still come out a whole lot better than buying stuff in America now.
Oh, yeah. I find some items are actually cheaper and some are more expensive.
Exactly. Yeah, I would say it balances out.
Yeah. Ray Mears, Ray says, hello, everyone. Looking forward to meeting you all finally. Just 8 days, 21 hours, 14 minutes, and 30 seconds to take off. You're almost here, Ray. Almost here, brother. Be a pleasure to meet you. Steen Borg says, hello, Tony. I understand you've lived in Philippines before.
Yes.
Why have you moved to Pattaya? Is Thailand better and why?
Oh, how you say? I don't want to be disrespectful to the Philippines because there are good people there.
Yeah, I like the people. I don't like the country.
Exactly.
That's I will say it straight.
I would say
Filipino people fantastic.
I would say the infrastructure. That's what I don't like because you can lose power. You have blackouts.
Internet not working.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and it's expensive in some areas, especially if you get toward the central area. Like I live in downtown Cebu. Everything's more convenient, close to the hospital, but it was more expensive.
Yeah,
and they can get very expensive, but not as in so far as American costs, like half still.
Right.
But here, the infrastructure, the people, everything's cheap, nice. It'll shock you. You move into a condo here. You got room. It's got the latest styles. Everything's here.
Now you were living in a condo in Cebu?
Yes, I was.
A 1-bedroom?
1-bedroom.
And how much were you paying for that in US dollars?
Oh God, almost $700.
$700.
Yes.
And here you're paying half.
Yes.
Which one's nicer, this one or that one?
This is bigger and nicer. And
bigger and nicer.
Yeah, it was like an older condo, but it was convenient because it's close to the hospital and near all the food. Because the food is kind of limited there. You can't they don't have much fresh produce because it's on an isolated island, so you don't get very much fresh produce there. Yeah, but here everything's fresh. I mean, 7-Eleven is the freshest place you can get. But it's totally
So
different.
there it was double and an old building.
Right.
Here it's half the price and a modern building.
A new building,
brand new.
Yeah,
it only opened January last year.
Yeah, you can tell too. It's nice, very extremely nice. Here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's one in a million. It's many of them like this here. Not just one.
Tim P says, "Good morning, Coop, Darlene, and Tony. I'm late to the show, but hope you folks are well. We are, Tim, and thank you for coming on and joining us." John says, "Hi guys, is it possible to buy a secondhand car at around the 60,000 baht mark? If so, where is a good place to look? I live in Jomtien. Thanks." You can buy secondhand cars out here around the 60,000 baht mark. That's pretty low. You're talking under $2,000 there. 70,000 would be 2,000 US.
Okay.
So Facebook Marketplace might be somewhere to look.
Yeah.
I would look at getting one from an expat, John. Thais rarely service their vehicles through their dealer. So you have no idea what's done work-wise to the car and whether it's got a complete service history and stuff like that. Expats, they predominantly use the dealer because they get the stamp in the book.
Yeah, you get documentation.
Exactly. Gotcha. So when you sell it, you get a better price for it because they can see, okay, he's been here or she's been here and had every regular service done. You probably can buy them secondhand for that price. I just don't know how good they'll be.
If you're a mechanic, you may be able to do better if you're a mechanic.
The other option I would say to you, John, is you can go to Bangkok and on I got to think of the name of the road. Bear with me, John. I've been there a few times. There's a car auction for repossessed vehicles.
Might be cheap.
And they have it every year in Bangkok. It's every month they have it in Bangkok. And it's on Rama 9. Okay, in Bangkok. I don't know the crossroad, but it's off of Rama 9. And they have it there monthly. I can't remember it's the 1st of the month or the 15th of the month. It's been a long time since I've been. But there you can find some good deals. Very good deals. Nice. And sometimes I've turned up there and I've been the only one there bidding.
Oh.
That's it. I was the only one there because my ex-wife, her sister, owned a secondhand car dealer, and that's where she would go to buy the car. So I went with her several times to look at them. And oftentimes, I think it was like 3 times in a row that we went. We were the only ones there.
Average cost?
They were cars from as cheap as 20,000 Thai baht all the way up to 1 million Thai baht or several million.
Yeah.
In value. So you could really get a good deal, good deal there, a hell of a selection.
Right.
Because secondhand car dealers here will still do financing for Thais. So the car may be 10 years old, and worth maybe 200,000 baht. They can still finance it as Thais through secondhand dealers. So, and if they miss those payments and the repo man comes and gets it, it ends up at that auction in Rama 9 in Bangkok. So that might be a good place for you to go and look.
Sounds good. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You get a good budget car there. Walk This Way says, "Hey Cooper, can I get on the panel?" Yes, you can, Walk This Way. And that is something that we're going to be working on in the channel in the very upcoming future, because we want to change our YouTube quite a lot. And we're going to stop filming properties. We're going to stop doing walk and talks and restaurant reviews and all that. It's coming into high season and getting too hectic now. Yes, so what we're going to do is we're going to make more live streams and have people come on the panel. So we're going to have a special guest come on, such as Mr. Tony here. We're going to have me, Brooke, and several people. So you'll have a group of us. We've already got the boom arms for the microphones. I'll just show you here if I can just tilt this camera down. Hang on, you'll see it. There you go. You got the boom arm here for the microphones. We bought all the equipment and we bought all the music, the sound equipment and all that. and the lighting, so everything's proper setup as a proper studio. And that's something that we're going to be doing on the channel very soon. And what we'll do is to have special guests on. Is we'll put a link in the chat. You click on it, and your camera, and you're on here, and everybody can ask you questions.
That's great. Yeah.
And you can join in the discussion.
I've done it before.
Panel,
it's very good.
and we can have up to 8 people on, all with cameras talking to each other.
Nice, nice.
So it's going to be fantastic coming up on the channel very shortly. Stay tuned for that. Walk this way. And last comment goes to Anthrock Morton. Says, I didn't catch the name of that store you guys said you like. That one there is at Little Walk, and it's called Villa Market. It's on Sukhumvit Road. They actually have 2 Villa Market, and they got one on Sukhumvit Road in Pattaya.
Right.
And then there's another one in Pattaya on 2nd Road.
Correct.
So there's and they're both called Villa Market. I like the one on Sukhumvit Road because it's bigger.
Exactly. Same reason here.
Yeah, it's a bit bigger than the one in Pattaya. Both equally good.
Yeah.
But I think the bigger one has more supply.
And,
more range.
And the shopping outside of that is, I like it better too. So far as the restaurants, I like the restaurants to go there.
Yeah, you got KFC, you got Starbucks there, and quite a few restaurants and cafes there, coffee shops, all that. Yeah, and Darlene likes it because it's got Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
no Krispy Kreme donuts. So it's got that that van out there.
Dunkin's there now, right? Right across.
They got Dunkin' too.
Yeah, this came last week.
I can't eat it. I'm diabetic. You can eat it.
Yes.
He ain't never coming on my channel anymore. He's never coming on my channel again. And final comment goes out to Alfa Romeo. Says, have a great weekend, everyone. Packing for my flight to Italy tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing everyone in the land of smiles in 41 days, 12 hours, 10 minutes, and 5,432 seconds. So thank you all for coming on. Tony, absolute pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much for taking your time to come on and talk with everybody about your experiences leaving the U.S., coming to Thailand. Any last comments before we go?
Get here as fast as you can. You'll enjoy it.
Get here as fast as you can.
As fast as you can.
I agree. So thank you all. God bless you all. And whatever you do, stay tuned.